Hi Internet. And this week, you know, me messing about, me talking about things I want to know, and some other crucial things that have happened. And as always, if you enjoy this and you want to see my life, then continue to watch. And here it comes. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Great Fishes vlog. Back in the 1920s, or way back when, gay actually meant happy. Did you know that? And then we started calling homosexual people who can't help it, we started calling them gay. And now younger people are saying that gay is in fact bad, uncool. So let's look at that. It's gone from I'm really happy, I'm gay, I'm happy, right, to this is really disgusting and horrible in the space of how many years? Secondly, at Christmas we used to say, right, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But now it's have a Merry Christmas, no, have a Happy Christmas and a Merry New Year. Due to the fact that we drink too much. The whole society drinks far too much. And I think that's why it's changed around. But I really don't like that, and tend to keep the other one because I don't drink at all, so I don't have a Merry New Year. In fact, I stay in on New Year's Day and watch the Hootenanny because I prefer that. And another point I wanted to make was, why do women find the compulsion to clean up every last bit of grime in their home, and even if there's a speck of dust they go mad? Do you think back in caveman days, when we lived in cave with dirt all over the place, do you think they, you know, that's the wrong type of dirt, love, I wanted the brown type of dirt and not the grey type of dirt, you know, so go out and get me some more dirt? What do you think? Is it possible? I mean, you know, the moss on that rock's wrong. Go out to the field and find me a moss with a darker green, because it doesn't go with the mud in here. Maybe. That's all I wanted to say, really. Shower's working. Had a shower today, but Mum's got this habit of sticking these drainage things. See, it's like a metal disc, right, with little holes carved in it, right, which stop anything going through, and you know, and allows the drainage of water, so that it catches all the hairs and everything or whatever. Well, I was standing in there, and it was slowly filling with water. The thing, because it was the little holes weren't big enough to allow the water to flow through. So it's like basically having a stand-up bath. I thought it was pretty strange. My phone's going off. Heating. It's a really good shower except for that metal bit. And like I said, it's like having a bath standing up. So I kicked it out of the way just to you know, have a shower. It's a nice shower. But my mum's complaining that it's not hot enough. And I found it was, you know, it was warm on my skin, you know. I don't know if women like having scalding hot water so that it sears the first layer of skin off them or something, but you know, it's warm enough for me. I'm wondering how hot it's going to go if they up the temperature gauge though. And now I'm not laughing at you anymore. I'm laughing at Eric now, because it's the way he's intently watching everything you're doing, and he's just looking at it. And you know what? He's actually sitting next to Hoover as well, which is going by. He's sitting next to it. Because you've taught him to come near you when you're hoovering. Don't go away. Don't run away. Stand next to the hoover.
No, I'll tell you why he's next to the hoover. He's going to do this.
Why?
And I get some toys from underneath.
So he can have them.
He likes me to go fishing, don't you, Alex? I go fishing. I'll have them all, that's the thing.
BCTV people that I'm going to see, who are supposed to help me find a job. And so much helping me find a job as just patting me on the back about what I've been doing to look for work, which is quite a bit. He says I don't need any help, so, you know, but that wasn't the point I was trying to make. What I was trying to make was, after 22 weeks of doing this BCTV thing, I've got to go. If I haven't got a job by then, or found a work trial placement, then what happens is I end up going on to what is commonly called as stage 2 of BCTV, where the government take my contract details, right, and try to give me a relevant job within the government sector, unpaid, work trial basis kind of thing, to earn my job seekers allowance. Now, if they can't find me a relevant placement to my skills, they will put me anywhere, which means that it could be manual labour. I went into the spa to pick up some crumpets, because I love the crumpets. I love the crumpets. Crumpets and butter with a bit of honey. Oh my god, they're lush. Anyway, went in to get some crumpets. And there's this guy, right? And he's standing there, not taking any bit of notice of me. I walk past and he's reading the paper, right? And I'm thinking, oh, he's just checking out to see if it's the paper he wanted or something, you know? So then I picked up my crumpets, which are right next to the paper rack, and then he walked past him again. This time with even more indifference than the first time. He didn't even move until I asked him to. Right, so he looked at me and moved. I put the crumpets down. You know, no, I paid for the crumpets, sorry. He's still reading the paper. I walks out the door, and he follows me out, talking on his mobile phone. So I don't know how long he's been there, but I think he's read the entire paper in the spa and hasn't paid for it. It's not a library, it's a spa. They want to sell the product. You know, they don't want you reading it, and no one had told them off. But that's not the point, right? What went through my mind was, somebody's going to have a second-hand newspaper. And that just made me smile. I don't know why. It just made me giggle. Yeah. You think you're all tough. You think you're tough, do you? You think you're tough, do you, Santa? When I'm coming at you, I'm going to get you down in round 1. Yeah. I'll have you, Santa. Yeah. I'll have you, Santa. Snowman's coming to get you. Snowman's coming to get you. Put 'em up. Put 'em up. Santa, I'll get you. I suppose my true belief is that we become part of the universe. Our energy is released from our body and is recycled. Pretty much the same as every cell in our body becomes recycled and is turned into something else. The energy never really goes away. There's a finite amount of energy in the world, and balance has to be maintained, so to speak. And of course, balance is maintained in everything. It's when life is unbalanced, that's when things go wrong. So pretty much, I suppose the entire thing I'm trying to say is, if there's life, there has to be death. With fear comes courage. With love comes hate. And it's a fine line between each one. We have to walk along that razor's edge and hope that we don't get cut. And it's not that easy. But eventually, if we do create that perfect balance within our own life, surely we can find nirvana on earth, heaven, or any other word you want to describe it as.